Here we go. So good morning. We're in the yarn department this morning. It's Monday morning for us. You're not going to see this till Friday, but it's Monday on our day. Pam is here. You have y'all know Pam. Meet Pam. Pam, gosh, you've been here five years?
5.5 years.
Yeah, our birthday's coming up. We'll be 17 years old on August 27th. And you've been, I can't believe you've been here that long.
Me neither, actually.
I mean, it feels like you've always been here, and then again,
it
it feels like
goes
it's
so
not that
fast.
long.
It
Yeah,
goes so
that's
fast.
weird. It's so weird. But yeah, so Pam is in our yarn department. She also works in the machines department. She works in the fabric. She's what we call one of our floats. She's awesome. She's forgotten more than most of us know. You used to have your own farm.
Mm-hmm.
And
With alpacas.
She had alpacas. How fun! But are they fun or are they?
They're fun.
They're fun.
They're fun.
Okay.
They're easy.
So you were in upstate New York
Mm-hmm.
and had a farm,
Yeah.
and then she came to Indiana.
On a whim.
On a whim. And walked in our door and said, I think I'd like to work here. And we went, okay, we'll hire
And it
you.
worked, yeah.
Isn't that how we get most of our employees?
Yeah, it is. We don't hire very often, but when we do, we get the good ones. And Pam's been a keeper for sure. So anyway, Pam is in the yarn department today, and we've interrupted her day because she has all these plans to do.
That's okay.
But talk about needles, would you, just for a minute? Because I'm this much of a knitter. I mean, I make dishcloths.
knit.
I knit, but I've never made a sweater because it scares me. And I make shawls, and then after a while you don't need them anymore because you got more than you can use.
Right.
But we carry a nice selection of needles, I think.
I'm actually, because where I live, there was not much to choose from.
Okay.
Clover. Or metal needles, which I don't like because I'm a tight knitter and it just makes my hands hurt.
Okay.
I'm slowly switching over to these because they feel good. My gauge is better. And I just buy, as I need them for a project, I'm buying them whatever size at a time.
Which
Right,
ones
so
are you talking
The
about?
Knitter's Pride.
Okay.
Are you talking about the wood ones or the
wooden
carbon ones?
The wood ones.
Will you pick one of those up for the camera and I'll zoom in?
So they're wood, and I think they're teak, but I could be
I'm not
lying.
sure about that, but they feel good.
And they're color coded. So different sizes are different colors. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, they change color so when you look at them you can see, oh, this is that size or that is this size based on their color. Then the other time he's talking about was carbons. Have you ever used carbons?
I have.
Do you like them?
Yes and no. It depends. If I need something that I'm going to split the yarn on, I use these because they have better points.
So it won't split the yarn.
Right. Less for
It'll
me
split
anyway.
less. Yeah, I
They
can hear
cost
that.
more, but they're worth it if that's an issue for you.
Well, and here, okay, so we've had like where the whole shaft and the tip and everything is metal, and those
Those
go
I don't
tink,
like.
tink, tink, tink,
I
tink,
can't
tink,
stand
tink,
that
tink.
noise.
They make this little, which it might be for some people soothing. For me, the tink, tink,
No,
tink,
I
tink
don't
made
The
me
click
crazy.
clack?
Quiet.
Clickety clack. Yeah, that's a good word, Peter. Clickety clack. So these, I do like these. I've got these and have used them too. I like to make socks, which is crazy. I won't knit a sweater, but I'll knit socks. But it's like immediate gratification. I can knit a
Yes.
sock and it's done. And I know you can do those on circular needles, but I'm old school. I like to do double points. And so these are your double point needles here. And again, see the different colors by size. And so you've got a particular size you like. Now, on my socks, I do use the carbons because I tend to split. I'm a splitter. I'm bad like that. But if you don't want to buy them individually, you can buy sets. And these, let me put this down. Here's a set. So these are the tips, just like the other tips, but there's a cable that goes between them, and it would be in the set. And you can also buy additional cables. So here's cables. See, there's your cable. And they go between them, and then you can get whatever length cable you need. So when you're looking at this wall, this is like a 16-inch cable, and this is a 40-inch cable. So depending on how much cable you need, for those of you who don't knit, if you need a longer cable because you have more stitches, that's why these cables are different sizes. So there's a lot to buy a needle. You have to know the cable size, you have to know the needle size. To me, it's confusing if you don't know what you're doing.
Yes, but then that's why I have so many needles.
That's why you have somebody to do. And that's why we have people like Pam in this department who can look at your project, look at your pattern, and help you pick the right needles to go with it. Now look at these. There's another needle set. Look at all these needles.
That's a yummy set.
That's a yummy set. Look,
If you're a sweater knitter.
I want that.
You're a
set.
sweater knitter?
That's got my name on it.
yeah, this goes from a size 4 to a size 11. And it's got the cords, 24, 32, 40 inch, and the cords are different colors. So it is color coded. I think if you used this a lot, you would memorize the colors in no time at all. So that's kind of, I wanted to just talk a little bit about knitting needles. And then, here's the fun. Can you show them some of the scarf pins? Tell them about why you would want those. We've got lots of fun.
I'm shopping because I need I need a set of needles to finish a sweater I'm working on.
We
So
actually, over there, we're using some of my shawls on the...
I was looking to see if we had an 8-inch US 4.
Staff shops here as much as the customers.
Oh, I like the owl.
There's some
Owls are
cute
big.
shawl pins.
Yeah, it's cute. You said what, Pam?
Over on some of those shawls that we have them displayed,
Here you go.
if you want to see.
Unless you want to stay and shop a minute.
I think we're out of what I was looking
I think we're
for.
out. Well, we'll have to get it. Look at this one. Boy, that's really pretty on that.
Yeah.
That's pretty. And here's the owl. Oh, look how cute he looks, just kind of tucked down inside that little shawl right there. He looks really cute.
Oh, that's a good scarf for this guy because he's got that color in the wood.
Right. So these are fun. We have fun. It's a fun department.
It is.
And then the other thing that we picked up, so when we had a trade show called H&H, that Pam and I got to go to Chicago, and we had a hoot and holler.
We did.
That's what the H&H stands for, hoot and holler. we had a really nice time. And one of the things we picked up when we were there are these Toft crochet kits. And they are stinking cute. We saw several of these. I think these are the ones that come from the UK, right?
We do.
Okay. So they're kind of, ordering them has been a little bit of an adventure because we're dealing with, you know, tariffs and all those kind of things.
I need that British giraffe.
I know. I think if you knit these animals, they probably all speak with a British accent when you get them done.
Oh, I want the British pig.
Oh, do they have fun names? She says they have fun names.
I want Edward.
Edward's Menagerie.
Oh.
Oh, the names are on the back, she says. Caitlin the giraffe. Oh, what? Caitlin? Why would you choose
Caitlin.
Caitlin? What's the pig?
Richard.
Richard the pig. See, now, a pig named Richard. That's so funny.
Oh, what's the donkey?
What's the donkey's name? Angard. Oh, my gosh.
Okay, if you're watching in the UK, do you have any friends named
Angard. Isn't it Angard?
Angard? I gotta know. I gotta know.
Yeah. So anyway, it's a lot of fun. These came from Toft too. These are these Don't Worry Pea Happy. See the can of peas? This cracks me up. So look, so one of the peas has a happy. This one's not a happy. He's the middle child, and so he's not happy. But these are little sardines and baked beans and corn. Oh my gosh, so perfect. So if you're looking for some fun things, we've also got some little ones here. Dolphins, Jingle, Yule.
Do they have fun names?
Sado, Ziggy.
I need a shark in my
Jingle,
life.
Yule. I need a shark. Share You're Hooked. So these are, the crochet's crazy. Crochet's
Hey,
going
Cappy,
bananas.
Cappy.
What?
What'd the fox say?
I never know the answer to that stuff. Or what? I don't know. There's some song. Oh, okay. So while we're talking about crochet and the yarn department, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about Kayla's classes. She's doing some super fun critters. There's bats. There's a fish. There's a bumblebee. I don't remember what else.
And she is a fantastic crochet instructor.
She really is.
I mean, fantastic.
She
Her
came-
students love her.
Yeah, and she didn't come in, I will tell you, between you and me, she didn't really come in willingly. I had to kind of twist her arm a little bit. And the other day I saw her and she's like, you know, I'm really having fun doing that. And I'm like, yay! I knew she'd be a good teacher, and she is. She's a really good teacher. She's a lot of fun. So look on our website under classes for Kayla's Crochet. If you're wanting to learn how to crochet some things, she's got a class where you just do a series and you do some blocks, and then she also does specific animals. So
Yeah, I got to call in sick one day so I can take a class.
yeah, call in to come and take a class with Kayla. So anyway, Pam's in the yarn department. If you ever want to talk to Pam, she's always going to be a big help for you. She's always wandering around. So thanks.
You're welcome.
And we'll go up front and look at some fabric now. Stay tuned.
All right, let's hoof it up there.
All right, we're up in the fabric department. Oh, I like knitting. I like cross stitch. I like no stitch machine. I like it all. But fabric, I don't know. I just can't help it. I love the fabric. It's my vibe. So we're gonna start with Kim Deal. Y'all love Kim Deal's fabric. Y'all also love her bundles, so we will do fat quarter bundles. This line is by Henry Glass Company. Kim Deal is the designer. And you know what? I didn't write down the name of it.
Did we already sell through all 8 bundles of the red?
I think we did. This is called Garnet and Gingham. Okay, that's the red line. And then this beigey line, I think it's Butter Churn.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Yeah, Butter Churn Basics.
Kim Deal Butter Churn Basics. So they're kind of two lines. So you have this Butter Churn colors, and then you have these reds with some white. We actually have done fat quarter bundles in these. If you remember last week's video, I showed you the little post-it notes that the staff puts on fabric. That was kind of one of the fabrics that they did this with. We've sold a bunch of fat quarter bundles on it. I know Kim Deal fabric sells well as fat quarter bundles because you guys like lots of little pieces. If you want fat quarter bundles, let us know, because remember, your fat quarter bundle price is per yard, not per fat quarter. So it's cheaper than buying them individually. So this comes I'm just seeing a red and white quilt, and I'm kind of in this space right now where I want single color quilts. I don't know, it's a head thing. But I love this. We've got the 10-inch squares, we've got the 5-inch squares, and we have the jelly rolls. Now, little hint, just so you know, September is National Jelly Roll Month. And the Moda company kind of promotes that, but lots of companies make jelly rolls. During the month of September, we will have all our jelly rolls in stock that are not on special, but they'll be 20% off during the month of September. So all of September, jelly rolls 20% off. Good time to stock up on jelly rolls. And I'm going to show you some really fun projects. I left my project in the back, but I'll show it to you. But jelly rolls are going to be 20% off no matter what company makes them, even though Moda is kind of sponsoring the Jelly Roll Month. Additionally, we have a jelly roll class going on. Oh my gosh, the sky's falling. We have a jelly roll class coming that will do the jelly roll race, which Stephanie talked about in our last video. Seriously, sign up. It's so much fun. And the Notion of the Month giveaway, which if you are not aware, we give a Notion of the Month every month. The first 100 people to spend $100 get a Notion of the Month. In September, the Notion of the Month will be connected to jelly rolls. I'm not going to tell you any more than that. You got to be surprised. But we will have 20% off jelly rolls, and we will have a special Notion of the Month to go with that 20% off jelly roll, or anything that you spend over $100. So that's going to be fun. But this line would be perfect. I'd buy some jelly rolls, I'd buy some charms, layers. You could do some fun stuff with that. Now I got to pick up the patterns. Excuse me. He can show you the eye candy up there. Oh, this would make up with that pretty. Look at that pattern.
I can't see it.
Look
Stop
at this
moving
pattern.
it.
Okay. What, am I moving it around? Let me move it, move it. 4th of July jam, but look at that. That pattern would make up beautifully in this. So there you have Kim Deal from the Henry Glass Company. It's called Garnet and Gingham and Butter Churn.
Okay.
And great basics. I mean, you just need the fat quarter bundle. If you want the fat quarter bundle, call us. We'll get you hooked up.
I know Dawn automatically gets fat quarter bundles of everything she makes.
And can I just tell you, with the Tula Pink, nobody called me to get, but when this came in, we cut for Dawn and she wasn't even here. I'm feeling whiny
Do you
about it.
feel slighted?
I feel whiny.
As Virginia would say, I feel slighted.
I feel slighted, and I'm gonna put a little cheese with my wine because I'm gonna whine about it. Whee! Not that anybody cares. Okay, let's go right here because we're gonna look at this one. This is another one that would actually convert well to that pattern I just showed you. This is from the P&B company. P&B, so it's just the letter P and the ampersand and a B. P&B if you're looking for it. This one is called Allegiance, and it's a patriotic vibe going on. But gosh, it's pretty. It's got kind of a more traditional feel, kind of. I hate to use the word reproduction because there's those people that will say, well, that's not a reproduction, but it sort of has that vibe. This is a great stripe. Sometimes a red and white stripe is hard to find that doesn't bleed into each other, and that's a really good color. There's also 3 108s here that are just, I'm thinking Quilts of Valor. If you're doing a Quilts of Valor quilt and you want backgrounds or the backing, these would be perfect for that. And this line actually goes all the way around. It's on both sides. This looks like a woven. Is that woven?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
It looks like a woven, but I don't think it is. No, it's printed.
I love the flag print. I love all the prints in this. I think it's really cool.
I do too. This
because we know, during the summertime we get those patriotic fabrics, and they're very bright. The whites are bright. The reds are intense. They're very, very summery. I like this because it's toned down. Like it's a little bit more. Like,
it's muted.
These are softer cream, like tan cream beige backgrounds, and it's just more calming.
I agree. Everything you said is absolutely on point, Peter. It is.
I just love the deep reds and the deep blues.
Denim royal, not really royal, but kind of a texture. It has depth to it.
And I like that their polka dots in this are perfect. So if you just need to stock up on polka dot fabric, this is the perfect one because instead of being an all over polka dot, it's a diamond polka dot.
Yeah, let me get the. Oh
Makes
my
like
gosh,
a diamond.
I'm
wait, is that the pattern? Oh, this is the pattern I fell in love with, by the way.
He did. Let me pull one out so you can see it, and it's not got the glare thing going on.
Oh my gosh.
Allegiance quilt. It's divided.
Oh,
Cindy Hershey. Now this fabric is
perfect.
P&B Fabric is the company.
And the quilt's big, folks. It's an 80 by 98.
Big quilt, but it would work in a lot of ways. I said I do it all again. I would do it all in one color. I wouldn't use the red and blues. I would just pick all reds or all blues.
I'd do it just like that.
Would you do it just like that?
Yes.
But there's a lot of little pieces in here. I mean,
it reminds me of the vintage coverlets.
It does look like a vintage cover.
If I haven't already said it, it's just what it reminds me of. I love it.
Well, and with these fabrics, it'd be perfect. And we've got the 108 back, so it would be easy to put together.
Cut me a kit, please.
Cut me a kit, please. Well, and that's another thing. If you're like, oh yeah, I do want that pattern, I'd love it in a kit, give us a call. We'll cut everything for you and have it ready.
I love this little whimsical print.
Show them this dot, too, that you were... Here, let's pull the dot out.
I love that dot.
Show them that how we were talking
The
about.
multicolored dot. It's so soft and subtle.
But it has a pattern to it.
Uh-huh.
You know what would be fun?
Ooh, sashing.
Sashing, or you could even, like, do some embroidery design, like hand embroidery, and use those for your reference. Yeah, that'd be fun.
That's a good idea.
I'm kind of the slow stitch movement.
Okay. So that book that we have that has all the vintage embroidery.
Oh yeah,
like the
Amy Berkman's.
Yes.
Yeah.
You could do that all the patterns on just that cloth and do that as the top.
That would be very cool. Brilliant idea.
I would like that.
I would like that too. That sounds lovely. Okay, so that was Elizabeth's 108. They're called Elizabeth, the 108s. And then the Allegiance is here. Now we're going to look over here at a couple more. Here we go. Okay, this one, Peter is having a little
I was shopping.
excitement.
I was shopping, I gotta tell you.
He was shopping. Now, we showed this one already. This is Moto Willa Farm, but we're going to show it again.
But I gotta have the donkey. There's Dominic, the Italian Christmas donkey. And then that little pig.
And here's your favorite right here.
And that
little black face.
that little blackface sheep. He's so cute.
So this particular fabric, what we're looking at, is Willow's Farm by Deb Spring with Moda. We showed you that fabric a couple weeks ago. This one blends with it, so this is kind of fun. A lot of times the designers kind of get caught up doing similar things. This is from P&B. It's called Farm View. And look how pretty these are. Herbs, flowers.
Oh, you gotta tell us what kind of herbs these are.
I have no idea.
You're the master gardener.
Well, those are just flowers. I don't know. Farm to table, farmer's market. That's probably got herbs in it. Who knows? It's hard to tell from the picture. But look at these. Look how pretty this is. Look at the windmills. And that's an old style windmill, not those big white monsters that are dotting the sun.
Is that what they used to put on top of a well?
They used to, years ago. Sometimes you'll see them around. So it's in a blue background, beige background, white background.
Take out this one. It's a barn.
It's a barn.
And all the barns are awesome.
And there's the pigs and the rooster and the cow and the little blue truck and the little red truck. And there's a panel with this. I'm 99% sure.
Isn't that a great representation of a barn, though?
It is.
Look, they even got the lightning rods on
They
top.
They do. And it's got, you can see that it's like probably wood siding instead of, you know, a pole barn kind of thing. Here's the panel. Now, this panel, I have just bought a picture frame that I'm trying to get a picture to put in it to look like it's looking through a window. Okay. Look how fun that is. Seriously, couple borders, you're done. Couple borders, you're done. And we've even got a pattern that shows you.
And if you buy two of them, it's 2 windows.
It's 2 windows, exactly, side by side. Here's a pattern that uses that, and it has this around it, but I would just do this and just hang it up.
Okay, I would just do the border, make that the whole quilt, and then put the panel on the back.
You could do that too. Lots of choices, lots of choices. So it's a really lovely panel. I like this line. I think with our farming community that we have, this will do well.
Oh, here's another pattern. It's different.
They're using the same panel, but they put different
Same
outline.
panel, but it's got less piecing.
We like less piecing sometimes. It makes it easier for everybody. Okay, so that was Farm View. And then right behind you here, we're going to look at this little kit here. This one here. This pattern is called Starlight by Cotton and Joy. So here's the pattern right here. And we made that out of it. Look how fun it is. This is one that Maggie featured some of the fabric on our TikTok channel because she liked it because she thought it could work for Dolly Parton. But we've made fat quarter bundles. Again, these are priced at the per yard cost, not the per fat quarter price. Look how fun that is. What a great little quilt. Quick and easy. You got a college student that's gotten into a dorm room and they're ready to have a new quilt. This would be the way to go. Definitely go with that one. So that's Starlight if you haven't seen that. We've got some bundles on that so we can get that out the door. And then Henry Glass Kim Deal. Now we've got to find this Moda Farmhouse 108 flannel. Come see this. You want something yummy. Looky here. So we've shown you the Farmhouse flannels. They came in, I don't know, probably a month ago. Maybe not that, 2 weeks. This is 108 wide flannel. Have you felt this?
Yes, it is so soft.
Oh my gosh. On the back of a quilt, this would be absolutely smashing. It's the dark chocolate or dark charcoal. This is kind of a blue-gray color, and this is a beige. They are 108. I'm going to make sure I'm telling you the truth. They are 108 wide, so that's a big chunk of flannel. I would probably, I'm traditionally not a pre-shrinker, but I would probably pre-wash this to get it ready because it's such a massive piece, and I would overbuy very definitely because flannel does tend to shrink a little bit. So anyway, backs. I think those are going to be perfect for somebody for backs. And then Figo Graceland. I don't know that I ever found that one. We got another fabric. Okay, let's go this way real quick. And we'll find, I want to show you these stickers.
See, I like them both.
Big decisions going on. Yeah. Oh, here it is. You know why
I like
we
the
can't
red.
find it?
Oh, he likes
Because it's on the cart. Okay, so here's a funny fact. We sell, since this is here, we sell little bags of walnut shells. Why would we sell those? Doesn't that seem a little odd? These are for stuffing
Is
your
it for
pincushions.
is it for a Zen garden?
A Zen
like with a
garden.
little
That's
rake
a
and the
rake.
rocks?
Oh, that's a thought. That'd be fun. These are actually for stuffing your pin cushions or putting something weighted in the bottom of a little animal or something. Like if you make those funky friends and you want them to sit flat, you could put this in their bottom. But that's what this is for. And we sell tons of that. It cracks me up. Who would have thought? So this is Figo. This is called Grassland. And there's a hedgehog pattern that I want to show. I don't know where the hedgehog. Oh, here it is. Gosh, this is so new. They haven't even got it off the cart yet.
I'm cooking it.
Okay, get it out of here. Look at this. So I just love Elizabeth Hartman. This is a hedgehog pattern. Now, those of you who have the old video game information, this could very easily be Sonic the Hedgehog. If you've got a video game.
It's Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's Sonic. If you did the right colors, you could totally go Sonic the Hedgehog on that one. Great pattern. Love her stuff. But look how pretty this fabric is. It's not even unwrapped. I don't see any Post-it notes on it yet. So, but isn't this fun? Let's turn it sideways so they can see. Look at the mushrooms. I love the mushrooms.
There's little snails.
Snails. And we have some rayon coming in this line. Oh, here's why hedgehogs. There you go. Looky there. That's why the hedgehog pattern. So you could use that for your border. Wouldn't that be fun? Get the little hedgehog.
I love it.
I love it too.
Oh, no, wait a minute. That's for binding, right? Oh, no.
And then there's a great little plaidish pattern here. Sort of a plaid.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess, Peter. They're gonna fire me.
So 4 and 5/8.
I should be so lucky.
Just go ahead and do that.
Quick. Watch Cappy wrestle the fabric. There's that, and then here's some more.
A little bit more than on the.
Turn them sideways so you can see the sides of the bolts at least. There you go. Look here. Don't go away. Can we get it? There you go. That's a great dot too. That's your nice solid. We do have some rayon coming in this line. This is your background here. Ooh, almost spilled the walnut shells. I mean, almost. Pick them up. There. That would have been a disastrous. All right. And looks like there's another line
There's
down
another
there.
line on the bottom.
But I'm not going to talk about that yet. We got to save something for next time. Got to save something for next time. You're giving them a sneak peek though, aren't you?
Yeah. I think it.
That's a Studio E line.
Cool. I like that print.
Oh, it's the chickens.
I love that print right there on top.
It's
Freedom,
got your name on it.
glory, red, white, and blue.
So that's, if you're like, I got to get it first. It's Studio E American Pride. So that one's just put in. I haven't even got it on my list here. Okay, I want to show you some stickers. These are so fun. I'm a little squirrely today, so just bear with me.
Somebody must be going to be out of the office for a while.
I am. I get to leave.
You got
Get out of here, Itis.
get out of here, Itis.
So these are from Lori
It's
Holt.
like the last day of school for you, isn't it?
It kind of is. It kind of is.
I know that feeling.
So these are sew and stitch stickers. Now, I haven't figured out if they're fabric or what they're. You know what? I'm going to be.
The stickers?
Yeah. Are they? Well, no, stickers. So they aren't fabric. They're stickers.
They're stickers. For
Sew
the
and
fabric.
stitch
Here's the
stickers.
fabric. Here's a Lori Holt fabric.
Right.
We got 54, 53, 52, 51 bolts.
Yeah, it's like the 53 bolt line.
If you're counting.
And I know somebody counted and they got a set and they were wrong and they have to figure out which one it is. So they're stickers, but I think they're stinking cute. It'd be fun to put little labels on things and make it really fun. So those are the Lori Holt stickers.
You know, it'd be fun is to take this print right here, okay?
Yes.
You get out the 3/8 inch hexie,
Oh, here we go with that
okay?
hexie again.
And then what you do is you glue that to the sticker, and then you got a little 3/8 inch hexie sticker.
Well, that'd be fun.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Put it on the envelope when you mail it to somebody.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be special?
When you're mailing Lori
So-
Holt to say, hey,
So I'm going to
Hi.
call you out. You keep
Hi, Lori
talking
Holt.
about these 3/8 inch hexies, but I haven't seen anything made out of 3/8 inch
it's on my
hexies.
desk. You've
All right,
seen it.
You have to take a picture.
You've seen it.
All right, well, I want you to show the audience, though. They need to see it, too. The other thing that happens here is we sell puzzles. This is the wacky doodle thing. We sell more puzzles almost than we do fabric sometimes. We just got a bunch of new puzzles in. Apparently, y'all quilters, as if sewing isn't enough, you have to do puzzles, too. So we're constantly getting in puzzles, and they sell all the time. So if you're looking for a fun gift for a quilter, check out our puzzles. They're kind of spread out all over the store. They're usually quilting oriented or sewing oriented. We kind of stay in that direction a little bit. Okay, that takes care of that. Puzzles. We will be closed on Labor Day, which is, you'll be seeing this video on Friday, so we'll be open Friday, Saturday, closed Sunday, Monday, because we're always closed Sundays, but we will be closed Monday for Labor Day, for the holiday. So that's going to, just put that in your little notes. If you place an online order, it won't ship or get prepared till Tuesday. And if you try to come to the store, we won't be here. So we're going to take a day off. And then the other thing I want to mention is a class that's called Die Day. We're not going to expect people to come in here and die, but you are going to come in here and die. you can bring some fabric, or we'll have fabric for you. We'll have yarn, but it's happening in September. I'll have Peter plug in the information and some pictures of what you're going to do. But there's a thing called Dye Day, which is really, really cool. So that will be fun. Put that on your class list. And of course the amigurumi that we talked about with Kayla. And then I'm going to show you a couple of projects that I just did using jelly rolls and one using charm packs. So we've got our Simply Charming class that's still going on, and I've got the one that's coming up for September. So I want you to see those because we're in a jelly roll mold. So jelly roll mold. Oh, that makes sense because it's a jelly roll, it's food. Oh well. I think that's it. I don't know what you're gonna do next week for a video. You're gonna have to find a volunteer. Somebody will have to do what's new on Tuesday, I guess, when we get back. And I won't be here. Taking a little time off.
R&R.
R&R, a little R&R.
Or CNC.
Or CNC, yeah. SE.
Oh, it is CNC. Well, because
SEA.
you're Cappy, so
Yeah.
CNC.
Yeah.
But it'll be C in the C.
C in the sea. C will be in the sea. I will be, quite literally.
CNC.
I've got a couple snorkeling adventures planned. So that's pretty much it from us for today. We're going to plug in some jelly roll information too about some projects that I made and let you see what's happening. But thank you so much for watching. When we were getting ready to do the video, we walked up on a lady who was at the cutting table, and she had seen some fabric.
Hi, Alex.
Hi.
She had seen some fabric on our last video, and she came in today just to buy it. So
She was very giddy about the fabric.
she was very excited.
She's very excited.
And she's going to
we're
make it.
excited to see what she's going to do with it.
Absolutely. And she's going to make a jacket, just like we talked about, and she's going to send us pictures. So just keep in communication with us. We love meeting you guys and seeing you in the store. And we hope you're having a great stitchy day, whatever you're doing. See you next time. Happy stitching. Okay, so I promised you a little bit of information about jelly roll. Again, September, the whole month is a jelly roll month, and we will be doing the 20% off jelly rolls that month. So any 2.5-inch strip set will be 20% off during the month of September until we're sold out. Who knows, we might sell them all out. But it is National Jelly Roll Month. And one of the patterns that's available for free is this one. This is called the Windsor Tote. You just buy a jelly roll, we can give you this pattern. And this is what it looks like. So I dug into my stash, and I had this jelly roll. This is a Debbie Maddie line. It's an older line. It's not one we have in stock, so I know when you see it, you're going to love it and want it. But it just happens to be one that I had in my stash. This is a nice size tote. I really like it. But the technique is, if you can get on it and look, this is woven jelly rolls. So you lay them this way, and then you kind of, like a pie crust lattice, you alternate them back and forth, and you leave these, it makes these little blocks. Now those two happen to overlap. Well, I didn't realize 3 of them in a row ended up being the same. Isn't that funny? Randomness. But because it's raw edge, so these are going to like shred, which is going to be really fun because it's going to kind of look, you know, get some dimension to it. It's just batting in there. It's nothing fancy. You could use Soft and Stable to make it more solid. Some basic handles. And I had a couple 10-inch squares left over, so I stuck a pocket in there. It doesn't call for a pocket, but it was really simple to add a pocket. So this was made with jelly rolls. Isn't that fun? Great simple bag.
Love it.
Literally made it in an afternoon. This would be a great project for kids too because of the weaving. I think the kids could do the weaving of the fabric. Then you would have to sew it down and all that, but it'd be a great project to get the kids involved with. So that's called the Windsor Tote. If you buy a jelly roll, we can certainly hook you up with that pattern. So this is fun. And then Simply Charming is a continuing program. This will be our Simply Charming project in September. So to get this, you need only buy a charm pack. And this quilt was made with a charm pack. A little bit of fabric added for the border and for the background. And Jessica in our machines department did this really fun pinwheel stitching on this negative space. And this has navy minky on the back. And here's what's fascinating to me. She used white thread, but look how that navy minky just soaks up that thread. You don't even see it. So this is really fun. She did a great job quilting it. This will be up in September. Again, if you buy a charm pack, which is a 5-inch square, you can get this pattern for free. So we got lots of opportunities for you to get free patterns if you come in the store. We are the nice store, so we try and give away fun stuff. But I wanted you to see this so you knew what the pattern was for September. You've got a few more days to get the zigzag pattern, which was the August Simply Charming pattern. And if you would like to have a class to work with these, there's also classes available. This one will be in the 3rd Wednesday in September and the 1st Wednesday in October, or 1st Saturday in October, that you can get this class with this pattern. You don't have to buy a charm square. If you want to take the class, you get the pattern with the class for $5. So I think that's it. That kind of finished up the few things I left out of the video. And thanks a bunch. Have a happy stitchy day.